Once you have passed your box exam, you will be issued with a signal box key. To unlock the door, insert the key into the lock and turn it counterclockwise. Opening the door, you will see the alarm panel in front of you. Type in the code and await its deactivation.
First job, if it's cold, put the fire on. Check the fire is clear. If necessary, use the coal scuttle and a brush to clean it out. Wood is in there, fire lighters are there, and there's a good stock of papers. Only use the one stove. That stove over there is out of order. Not to be used. Second job. Tea. Plugs in there. We're good to go. Next things we've got to get out are the display materials. They all live in this box here. It's up to you as operators to arrange things as attractively as we can do it. Try and encourage some sales. There's a section in the operator's instructions as to how to take money off people and report the cash takings to the treasurer, and that's done in these boxes down here. If we're going to use the SIM, then we need to open the SIM up, switch the laptop on, and make sure that this switch is switched on. That will activate both the computer and the speakers. Once we've selected the program we're going to run, we can close this back up and keep it away from the public. Get the train register book out. Have a look down to the open page. Complete the register, sign in. You must always sign in at the beginning of your shift and sign out at the end of your shift, and check for any notes that are here from any of the previous operators as to any problems or any issues to look out for. Right. Take the brass drum clock out. It's kept in a special box to keep it safe. Take it out. Take the back off. Give it a wind. Put the back on, and then the clock goes up like that. Take this key if needed. Take very good care with this. Make sure you've got somebody with you to keep the bench steady. And then this opens up. Make sure you don't over tighten the spring. A box key, which is the toilet. These are the keys for the van. And these are the keys for the relay room downstairs. Relay room is access to the key. Switch that on. Right. First things first, the main power supply is up there. If we're going to be using the sim, we need to switch that switch on down there. That activates the sim. If we're using the sim, we mustn't use the van at the same time. There's a repeater in the van that will tell you whether the sim is on or off. If it does show on, you must not use the van. If you are using the van, then this switch over here activates the whistle sound upstairs. You don't need to use that if you're using the sim. That's that. What we've got here is a board just showing what timetable we're going to be working. That lives outside there. Here we have the train register book from the operating days. We keep a board on it to keep the sunshine off it and help preserve it. That then goes back in here. If you need any supplies of sales supplies, you'll find them down in these boxes down here. Once we've done that, we lock this up. Take the keys with us. We don't want visitors getting into the relay room.
Please ensure that the door leading from the stairs into the locking room is secured against the wall by the hook provided.
Down here, down here, there is a switch around the back. That gets switched on. That activates the various displays down here. Use that key here on the relay room key ring to activate the visual display, which is now of course not going to activate. Like that. That will switch the visual display on. If we need to switch the water on, the water tap is there. And round the back here, up on the wall here, is the power supply to the van. That activates the van. Last job's here. We open this door by unbolting 3 bolts. And that allows us to open the door, secure the door back there. Take the visitor's sign and pop the visitor's sign outside. Just be careful that that has to be kept locked if we've got members of the public round. They must not get into the van. If you are here, just make sure that there are no movements of the diesel shunter or anything around before you step out onto the track. This for the key down here. And make sure that you keep the keys in the van at all times so you don't lock yourself out. So that goes up there and there. Take the dust sheet off that. Check the SIM interface is off and switch the telephone on. Job's a good one. One of these keys, which is the main gate key. If you haven't got it, then the emergency gate key is exactly the same. This opens the operating floor on crew station A. And then this key opens the toilet. Then just turn the snip so that the door stays open. Just make sure it's pulled to. Two pairs of flags. Always should go red nearest to the window because red's the flag which is most important.